show for another early morning live show, man. We about to get into it. You know how I get started. I just want to say, hey, look, shout out to all my subscribers. Shout out to all the people that like. And shout out to the people that comment on my channel. Let's go. Good morning, people. How y'all doing, man? It's another live. I told y'all I was coming back in March. Got a podcast coming out. I just want to thank everybody. I appreciate y'all. I'm on this journey. But today we are going to talk about it's time for a change. Sure enough, it's time for a change. Let's give it up. Yeah, it's time for a change, man. You know why it's time for a change? Because some of y'all keep doing the same old shit. And that's facts. But today we're going to break down the things that you should do. And I'll tell you some of my stories of me having to change my life and change my ways and change my perception on what goes on and what cannot go on in my life. And really, I just want to share it with you, okay? Big facts. Now, you know, we living in a world in 2025 where technology has taken over the world. Jobs are not the same. Marriages are not the same. Friendships are not the same. Just everything is just constantly changing. And the best way to handle change, just to handle change, right, is to change within yourself. The way you move, the way you handle situations when they don't go your way. It's very important that you know this. Because sometimes we have so much going on in life till we forget that we are complacent. You know what I mean? We tend to lose ourselves when it comes to things that's changing around us. That's facts. Did it ever occur to you that things will change in your life? Your bills, your car, maybe not so much as your house, but if you stay in an apartment, that's going to change. And then we forget that that's what's happening. What we tend to do is say, hey, damn, my car tore up. I got to get another car. Oh, my girlfriend or boyfriend cheated on me. Damn, I got to move into another situation. You feel? And then, you know what I'm saying? We get upset. We get very upset. We lose focus. And we don't know which direction to turn. And I always tell y'all that you must pray every day. Or if you don't pray, you got to thank God for your blessings. Very important that you do that because things will change. I mean, time changes every day in 24 hours. The clock strikes. You know, when it's time for you to get up to go to work, you got to go to work. When it's time for you to make an appointment, you got to make an appointment. So if all these things are constantly changing in your life, why not change? All right? I mean, I'm not a doctor, but I am a master when it comes to life. I will give myself that. So I'm here to help you understand what happens when things change. Now, I just referred to you that we get upset when things change. We really do. I mean, it be fucked up, man. You know, you going to go out of town and your boss done cut your hours and you like, damn, I really want to go out of town, but I can't because I'm not consuming enough money. Well, you know why you can't go on that trip? Because you didn't prepare for yourself to go on that trip. All those times where you may have worked overtime or you got a little bit more money in your pocket, you know, you got a bonus during Christmas. What we do for Christmas? We spend that motherfucker. Yes, sir. We spend that motherfucker. Anytime we get some extra money, we don't put it up. And you know, in America, that's how it is. You get some bread, you don't save it. Once you get it, you spend it. So when we talking about financial stability, yeah, I feel like most people in 6 months, you should save some money, man. Because that's the only choice you got, unless you're gonna work 3 or 4 jobs. Then you're gonna be tired as hell. You ain't gonna want to go nowhere. You did. Nah, you ain't gonna want to go nowhere. When you go on that vacation, you're gonna be like, damn, I don't feel like doing nothing. I think I'm just gonna rest on my vacation. You did. So when it comes to your money and your financial stability, you got to put some money away, man. Even if you're making 6 figures, invest, put some money to the side. I think most of us need to take a whole year just to learn how to invest and save money. And that's one way you can change your life. That's one way you can change your life, putting some money to the side, saving some money. And if you got a partner, it really shouldn't be a problem. But when we get a partner, you know what I mean? One person gonna be the one that like to spend a lot of money. The other person is gonna be the one that don't like to spend money. So it's like a common balance, a common denominator, a common balance that you got to put together. And you may have to help that person. Now, if both of y'all spending money, you're probably gonna lose everything. You're gonna lose your marriage. You're gonna lose your relationship. You're just gonna lose every damn thing. So you have to balance that shit out. Because if you don't balance it out, and life is about balance, you have to balance everything that you do out to get the best version of you and get what you want in life. Now it's sad that we live in America and that's the way it is. But like I always say, that's just the way it is. Some things never change. But you have to get the mindset to say, hey, listen, I am going to change my perspective on life. I am going to save some money so the change and the better of me can be great. You can't be great unless you change. I mean, when you look at all the sports people out there that play ball, you look at all the top quality entertainers, you look at all the CEOs of companies, the president, they had to change something to make it to the big leagues. And if you're scared to change, then you always are going to be in the same place at the same time. Nothing's great going to happen for you. I mean, every now and then, you know what I'm saying, you will have some things that happen that you're grateful for. Like I said, getting that bonus check. You might be able to buy a new car every 10 years. You know what I'm saying? You may be able to buy some clothes. But I challenge y'all when it comes to financial stability. I challenge you to put some money to the side. If you're making 4 to 5 thousand a month, I challenge you to save $1,000. Now, if you cannot save $1,000, right, then that means you have invested some money where you don't need to invest, like going out to eat all the time, or if you have kids, always buying shit. You understand what I'm saying? They're not working; they going to school, so you don't need to always spend money on your kids and going to the club. You got to space all that shit out. It's called prioritize. You know what I'm saying? Prep yourself up for greatness. And if you don't like change and you don't want to do it, you're never going to get the results that you want. That's facts. Boy, this coffee good as hell. I ain't even gonna lie to you. It's that motherfucking Starbucks brand. You know what I'm saying? I'm closer than emotion. You know what I'm saying? I'm going in different places. So I get some Starbucks coffee where I'm at. But yeah, financial stability is number one when it comes to change. You put that money to the side, cut your losses. And there's nothing wrong with challenging yourself to take a whole year to not go on vacation. Or if you do go on one vacation, don't do it at the beginning of the year. Do it in the middle of the year. But when I say the middle of the year, I wouldn't even do it during the middle of the year because during the summertime, everybody goes on vacation. True. And that's when you spend the most money because everything goes up during the summertime. So if you can stretch that all the way to the fall, after September 4th, before Christmas, before Thanksgiving, you'll see that you can have the same fun that you would have during the summertime. You can go to the beach during the wintertime. What's wrong with that? You know what I'm saying? Just don't get your ass in the water. I mean, they got hot tubs. They got heated pools. Or you can go in the daytime and stick your feet in the water. But yeah, I challenge everybody to do that when it comes to saving your money. And that's the first change you should make with your financial stability. All right? And if you're around friends that like to spend a lot of money, you may have to cut them off. You may have to say, hey, look, man, I'm going through a transgression right now. You know what I'm saying? Progression and transgression. Like, I'm not trying to do all that. I'm not trying to go out to the club. I'm not trying to go shopping. I'm going to sit my ass down for 6 months and see how this wave, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to build this wave. You know what I mean? And if they don't get it, they don't like it, bye, bitch. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? You just say, hey, look, I'll see you next year. But right now, yes, Lord, this is my year. And make sure you got multiple bank accounts. You don't really need a credit card. Everybody think you need a credit card. See, you need a credit card because you don't know how to spend your money. You don't know how to save. Let's give a round of applause for that. I repeat, most people that got credit cards, not the majority, but most people that's got credit cards, they got credit cards because they don't know how to save money and they don't know how to spend their money wisely. All right? Now, some people really got credit cards because they might got kids and they don't want to come out of their pocket and they want to help, or they might really need something and they use their credit card. Now, that's cool. That's cold, hard facts. You could do that. But I suggest you don't use a credit card. If you have to use a credit card over and over again, then you don't know how to manage your money, and you definitely not manage your time with the money. So I wanted to give you some cold, hard ideas of what you could do when you start your change. That's the game plan. All right, next, your friends. I did speak on it a couple of minutes ago. You're going to have to let go of some of your friends when you're making a change in your life. You already started with the financial stability of being more aggressive, of saving money and investing. And when I talked about financial stability, make sure you got a 401k. All right? If you can't do that, you're not at a job that qualify for that, or it's not good, then you could do CD loans, but not CDs. You know what I'm saying? Trust funds. My grandfather and them used to do that, and grandmother, they did that back in the day. You could do something with the bank. Or you could just simply get you a safe and just stack it yourself. But make sure you got a safe that nobody can take out your crib. Yeah. But your friends, if they are not on the same page as you, okay? When you're trying to make a change in your life, because it's time for a change, believe that. It is time for a change. You're going to have to let them go as well. You may have to meet new friends, okay? And sometimes we are scared to meet new friends. The first thing some of us say when we see a person out there that's really cool, on the same page, and y'all got the same ideas, y'all share a lot in common. I don't want no new friends. You know why y'all say that? Y'all want new friends because you're still with your old friends and they keep fucking you over. You did. Yes, Lord. So all the trauma that comes from your old friends, you think you're gonna get the same results for your new friends. But one thing about new friends, they can come and go as well. All right. When you get new friends, when it's time to change, you don't really know them that well, so it's easy to just tell them to catch fire. No, it's no doubt in my mind. You don't have to prolong. Most of y'all women do that too. Y'all get new friends. Hey girl, hey girl, hey girl, hey girl, yeah girl. I got the Louis Vuitton, yeah girl. I got this pocketbook, got this, and then and start off that way. It should always start off with new friends of just having a conversation about life. You know, when you want to meet new people, always talk about your life and talk about. You don't got to talk about your problems, but then again, you can because they don't really know you. Let's give her a round of applause for that. And if you don't like them, then you don't got to talk to them no more. But with your old friends, you're gonna keep talking about your past. They already feel like they know you, and anytime you make a mistake or something goes wrong, they gonna tell you, "Girl, hey, dude, man, I knew you was gonna do that." Like if a person keep telling you they knew you was gonna do that or they know you very well, then that means that's not good. That's not good money. That means that you're complacent and that you just want to do the same thing over and over again. All right. If your money change, time change, cars, clothes, everything change, why can't you just change? Ask yourself that. So yeah, you gotta let go of your friends. Let them go. If they're not trying to move forward in life, if they cool with working at Walmart, you did, or if they had a job that's not going to enhance them and give them a raise and make more money to succeed in life, then you probably need to just cut your ties with them. I mean, you love them from a distance, like I tell everybody. You can love anybody from a distance, and then you just move on. Catch them every 6 months. Hey, girl, how you doing? Hey, what's up, homie? You good? Yeah, I'm good. I bet. Anything going on with you? Yeah, man. This. They keep talking about the same old shit. Hey, man. Just say, hey, I wish you well, man. If you need anything, I got you. But in the meantime, I gotta stay focused and cut it short. And don't even talk to them every day. If they don't check on you, don't check on them. Shit. Let's keep it a buck. I got something to play for that one. You know what I mean? And when you meet these new friends, meet someone that's on a higher level than you. Okay? Meet someone that's on a higher level than you. When I say higher level, don't get jealous because they're making 6 figures and you making 40,000. It's a reason why they making 6 figures. They might be to help you to get a job just like them. Or they might be able to refocus your brain and get you on a level where you can make better decisions as far as moving and upgrading. So don't get upset when someone is doing better than you and they want to be your friend and they want to be cool with you and they want to be helped. They want to help. A lot of us do that. Oh, that. Oh, he think he all that. Oh, she thinks she all that because she driving an AMG. She or he driving a damn BMW. Don't buy no damn BMWs, man. They trash. I mean, BMWs look good. If you take care of the maintenance, they'll drive good. But after about 3 or 4 years, trash. And that's a fact. And there's nothing wrong with a person saying that they if you feel like they're on a higher level. All right. So we already talked about when it comes to your old friends, them the ones you might have to let go. When it comes to the new friends, them are the ones that you might want to pick up and get some information from so you can move on and move forward. Okay? And don't have too many friends at work, man. I said that in one of my episodes. Don't have too many friends at work. Because they're gonna tell on you, they're gonna get you in trouble. I'm telling you, straight up. Keep that shit legit. Just keep it business, man. Keep it hood. chill with them at work. Y'all have a good time at work. But when you leave that job, catch fire. Get the fuck out of there. And to conclude the friends, I've had friends in my past where we came up, or I may have was doing better, a little bit better than them, or they may have doing better than me. But any of my friends back in the day, because I don't really have any friends no more, I just have associates, and I have brothers and sisters. And when I say brothers and sisters, I always say that these people that I'm very, very um, loyal to. We could talk about anything, and we don't talk much. Like we don't talk every day. We don't call each other every day. We don't text each other every day. But when we talk to each other and we fuck with each other, we have something to talk about. Amen. Those are my brothers and sisters. Now, people that I consider my friends, friends are people that you know for a long time, of course. That is true. Yeah, friends are people that you know a long time ago. And friends are the people that you kind of talk to on a regular because you see them all the time. But I break it all the way down to associates. It's just people that I'm associated with. You know what I mean? And they're not gonna know my business. They're not gonna know everything I'm doing. I might pop in, pop out every now and then. All right. So limit your friends. Keep your circle small. You always hear that. Keep your circle small. Limit that shit down to about 5 people if you can. I try to limit that shit down to 2. But you know, my wife is my best friend, and we go through the battles. We go through headaches and pain, arguments, whatever you want to call it. But I know that person is not going to leave me, and I'm not going to leave that person. Let's cheer for that. So we already broke down the friends and associates and your brothers and sisters. And then you got your enemies. Your enemy is going to tell you what you need to know when it comes to changing your life around. They're going to tell you everything was wrong with you. And when it comes to them telling you everything is wrong with you, 80% of the things they're saying might be right. And it's not just because they're jealous of you. They're just going to tell you and they're going to keep it real. And they really don't like you. Or they might like you, but they can't keep up with you. So you want to keep them close. You know what I mean? You don't want to be scared of them or want to fight them, but you want to keep those motherfuckers around because they're going to tell you the real. They're not going to tell you what you want to hear. They're going to tell you what you need to know. And it probably is something that you did to them or they did to you. But you know what time it is. They're going to remind you in your mind, in your brain, what you did to them or what they did to you. But you know what I'm saying? Your friends, they're not going to do that. They only going to do that when they want something. So keep it tight, keep it right. And don't let the bed bugs bite. And sleep tight. And grab the mic and just say, yeah. All right. And then when it comes to relationships and it comes to marriage, all right, you got to know this. Y'all must compromise and change together. You should do that. If y'all cannot change together, it's not going to work. And reverting back to my friend, to give you an example, I was doing very, very good at one time, and we was cool, right? And then that person got jealous. You know what I'm saying? I got married, of course, did that, got a house before everybody, did that, had a good job, and I didn't realize my closest friends at the end of the day was a little jealous. And you're gonna compete with your friends. You're gonna compete with them. But y'all gotta come up together. And if y'all not on the same page as far as progressing and moving up, eventually y'all gonna have to let each other go. And that's facts. And you know what I'm saying? It hurt me to my heart that I have to let people like that go. because they'll fuck up your mental strength, man. They'll fuck up your mental mentality. They'll put you in a situation where you'll be doing the same shit they doing when you know they're not doing what they're supposed to do. Everybody talk a good game, but when it comes to moving forward, they gonna do it on their own back door. They're not gonna do it with you. They either gonna try to get one step ahead, and this should not be. It should be a friendly competition when it comes to changing your life, and everybody not gonna ride for you. Let's give it up for that right there. Now let's switch back to marriage and relationships. Y'all must change together. It's a common fact. It's a common denominator. If you do not change together, it will not work. We all have bad habits. I'll give you example, like my wife. Okay, I'm gonna keep it real street, real gangster with this shit, right? I'm a person that like to cook and clean. She likes to cook, but she don't like to clean. I'm a person that likes to be organized. She only like to be organized at work. You did. So I had to have a conversation with her recently and just said, listen, man, we married, and this goes to the people that's in a relationship. If we married, that means we're a team. You're my best friend. You're the person I love the most. We have to compromise. We have to work together. You know, things that you are uncomfortable about doing or whatever it is, you have to step out of your comfort zone and do it. Okay? Sometimes you need to take out the trash. I mean, what you think? You know what I mean? Sometimes you need to clean the kitchen up. Everything that I like to do, you need to like doing it too. You did. Because that's gonna make our connection better when it comes to change. I always tell her I'm constantly changing. Now, back in the day, I had a bad attitude. I mean, I had a good attitude when I'm good. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a mean person, but I can be mean. Let's keep that above. And I get that shit from my mama. You know, telling it like it is. If you don't like something, you know what I'm saying, trash. But I told her, listen, we gotta compromise, man. You gotta step out your element to make me happy. If you love me, you do love me, right? Yeah. Okay. I love you, right? Yeah. Okay then. So if you love someone, you have to get out of your element and say, hey, I have to do this for this person. It's gonna make them happy. It's more to it than just going on out on dates and just having sex all the time. When you with someone all the time, you gotta step out your comfort zone. Because if you don't, then y'all both gonna rebel against each other. And that's facts. You know, it's like I like washing clothes, but I don't like folding. She don't like washing clothes. She don't like folding. But if she took the time out to start doing that, man, there would be other things and other ways that we could come closer together. Because we're supposed to be a team. And we gotta be a team to live together for 40, 30 years, right? You know how happy that would make a man feel if your wife or your husband, you know what I'm saying, go out their way to do something that you know they don't want to do, but they do it and then they do it consistently. That's a great change in a relationship. That's impressive because you always expect them not to do something. You understand what I'm saying? But when they do it and they do it consistently, you know how much love that feels in your heart when someone goes out their way, out of their element. I can't stand somebody to say, "Oh, I ain't doing that. I don't do that. Or I don't touch dirty water." But listen, when you take a bath and you dirty as hell, you sitting in some dirty water, all right? Or you got a dirty car. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what's up with these women that ride in their car and they shit be dirty as hell. It's like being at a landfill. But then when they go in the house, they don't want to touch dirty water. They don't want to touch dirty clothes, but their car dirty as hell. Now, what sense does that make? That don't make no damn sense. Okay? So, in a relationship, you're constantly going to change. You're going to get older through time. Your mood swings is going to change. Your habits is going to change. And it's either going to change for the good, the bad, or the ugly. Choose one. You better choose the good one because that's what's going to make your relationship way better than just being complacent and saying, I'm not doing that. I don't do that. You know how that would make a man feel if his wife goes out her way? And don't think because you do this and you do that. For example, you know what I'm saying? My wife, she loves to buy gifts, which is cool. All right. She likes to spend money going out to eat. You know, she'll mess around and buy a grill or buy, you know what I'm saying, something for my YouTube channel or something. But when it comes to things inside the house, she ain't up for the task. You know what I'm saying? And look, I'm not trying to roast her. I'm just trying to compare and contrast what y'all go through. Now, me, I got a few things that I don't like to do. You know what I'm saying? But when it comes to us being a team, you gotta take care of your house first. If you go to your job and you be effective, you get paid for that. You really don't have a choice. You're getting bossed up. They're gonna tell you what to do. They're gonna tell you what time to come in. Now, when you at home, ain't nobody gonna tell nobody what to do. You should already know what to do. And when you come home, you're gonna feel better about yourself when you clean up and cook and do things together. You shouldn't just rely this shit to be on one person. So when I'm talking about relationships and marriage, change some of your ways, man. You know what I'm saying? You gotta change some of your ways because it's gonna make everything more smoother. It's gonna be a smooth transaction. And if you don't, then both of y'all are gonna get upset. You're gonna point fingers at each other. You're not gonna be romantic. You're not gonna be invested in the relationship. Some of y'all dudes ain't gonna be home. You're gonna be with some other chick, lying to her. She gonna be lying to you until y'all break up with y'all marriage or break up in y'all relationship, and then y'all actually be together, and it be fucked up. Sometimes that shit do work. There's some people that go out there and cheat, and the person they cheated with is on the same page, and they do basically the same thing together, and everything works out. But just remember, the way you come in, the way y'all gonna leave out. If y'all cheated on each other on your spouse, then y'all gonna cheat on each other. Y'all gonna cheat on each other. That's facts. So I just wanted to share with y'all about changing your life. All right, and then I'm just gonna do the breakdown, and I'm gonna get off of here. But changing your life, it's very important that you do that. You know, every day you need to change something, or at least work on changing, and you're gonna feel better about yourself. Okay, you're gonna feel better when you start changing things in your life. You might have to change your job. You know what I mean? You might have to change your location. If you get a bigger family, you might have to sell your house or rent your house out. You know what I'm saying? You rent your house, use that money to buy you another house. There's so many different ways you can do things. If you're at your job and you're not cool with your pay raise, go harder. Pull your manager to the side. Pull the general manager to the side. Say, hey, listen, I'm trying to move up in the corporate world. What do I need to do? Need to go back to school. Now some of y'all gonna be like, man, I ain't going back to school. Shit, fuck that. Nah, I ain't doing that. All right, well then you need to find another job, or keep that job, keep both of them. But if you don't change things in your life, you're going to get the same results. Okay? If you don't like the bank that you're banking with, go to another bank. Like keep that bank and start another bank, go at another bank and have both of them so you can rock it out. All right? It's very important that you do that. So the bottom line is it's time for a change. It's just time. It's 2025. Everything's constantly changing. Change your life by being productive in what you do. And stop doing the same shit every day. When you start doing the same shit every day, it's going to be the same shit every day. I get excited when it's time to change. You know how many jobs I had in the past 12, 13 years when it just comes to just working for somebody? Man, I'm serious. I had one job where I worked 15 years, right? After that, I probably had about 10 jobs. But the adrenaline rush I get when it comes to change is so great. It's a great feeling because it's something new, it's something fresh, it's something I can take with me longevity. And if I ever want to start my own company or want to start something fresh, I can take all of these tools that I have learned from and have grown from and start my own shit. You can't learn something doing the same shit all the time. So it's time to change, man. You don't have to go to church, but make sure you pray. Make sure you ask God to forgive you if you did anything wrong, and then just start off fresh. If you owe any debt or you did someone wrong, apologize to them. That's the start of changing because you feel better when you do that. All right? Just go ahead and just wrap it up and just say, hey, listen, I'm going to change my life by changing my perspective in life and the way I move. You know what I mean? The way you move too. Don't always go to the same gas station, even though I like going to the same gas station. Don't always go to the same grocery store. Don't always buy the same expensive shit. Go to Walmart. They got some good shit at Walmart. They got some good shit at doggone Burlington's. They got some good shit at TJ Maxx. You know what I mean? Go to the Goodwill. Just make sure you wash the shit before you wear it. So yeah, I challenge y'all to change everything that you got going on. If you want new shit, you want to go to different places in the world, you got to start somewhere. So at the end of the day, take 1 year off from doing the stuff that you usually do, stack your bread. Be around people that want to stack their bread. Get new friends. If you have to get a new job, get a new job. Don't be scared to do it. It's not going to cost you anything. Whether you're broke or you got a lot of money, just keep doing it and do it over and over again. Now, I'm not saying you got to switch jobs every year, every 6 months. But if you're not happy, make those changes. Relationships, make those changes. If that person don't want to change with you, catch fire. When you want to get a new car and you want to get it quicker, do what I said when it comes to the financial situation. You know what I'm saying? It will work. And don't be around negative people. Because if you're around negative people, you're not going to change. You're going to feel like you're defeated. You're going to feel like you can't go nowhere and in life, and you're going to be disconnected from everybody. And you're just going to be in a rabbit hole. And you won't be able to get out because somebody going to cover that shit. They're going to cover that rabbit hole. You know what I mean? Let's give it up for that. And have a greater appreciation when you do accomplish things. Don't just settle and say, oh, I did this, I'm done. Don't do that. Go harder. Connect with people that you really care about. check on them. They check on you. Find out who's doing good and what they're doing. Ask questions. Ask people, well, what did you do to do this? Don't get jealous. Just say, hey, man, what did you do? Oh, I did this and I did this. I took this step. I took that step. You should learn something every day. That's how you can change. But if you don't want to learn anything and you hard-headed and you think you know every damn thing, you're going to keep bouncing here, there, like a ping pong. You know what I mean? You're just going to be a controller, and somebody's just going to control you for the rest of their life. And you think you're not controlled, but you're going to be controlled. All right? But love y'all, man. Appreciate y'all. Got another one coming. Early morning show, Anakin 9.5 Beats. I'm going to do a podcast, and we're going to move to the next place. New time, new situation, new era. Y'all be safe out there, man. Keep your head up. And don't worry about what people say. Like I always tell you, everything's going to work out for you. But it's time for a change. Believe that. Shout out to all my subscribers again. Shout out to people that comment. And make sure you hit that like button. And make sure you spread the word about Anakin 9.5 Beats. The early morning show. Because I'm coming. And I ain't going to stop. No Diddy. Peace, love, y'all. You know how we end the show.
Wow.